Alright, welcome to episode 2 of my series here on WGT Baseball MLB. This is the second episode. The first episode was just an overview of the game and sort of showing off the team. Now I'm going to probably do this regularly if I can. We'll see what happens. So this is my team right now. There's only 3 of my players who are friend players, but I'm going to keep these 3 as long as I can. And we've got, as you can see here, we've got 6 free agents now. My left field, all my outfield is free agents, including my right fielder, who's the second tier, or the 49, that started as a 49 overall. Started as a 49 overall, but I think I trained him up on energy, I think. Let me see. I trained him up on energy, yeah. Because he had 4 energy before. And, I've got notifications from statuses. So I'm going out of the recording window to check them. But, as you can see here, I'll go over everybody's stats here. Carson T is a 4 durability, 6 speed, or 6 energy, 4 speed. His batting stats are unchanged. His defense stats are unchanged, and obviously his pitching stats are unchanged. We go to my center fielder. This guy started as a 19 overall, but he's gradually moved up to a 26. His batting, or his durability, is a 2, durability 2, energy 4, speed 1. I probably need to put that speed stat up a little bit. Coverage batting is 5, power is 3, vision is 3, fielding or defense coverage is 2, fielding and throwing are 3, and pitching are 0s. The only one that's going to have pitching stats will be my pitcher, obviously. General for my left fielder, Ned L. His durability is 1. I need to change that. There's some players on here that I really need to train back up to get stats up on, to make them a little bit better. Energy 8 or 4, excuse me. I'm looking at this right here, and speed 4, or no, speed 2, excuse me. Coverage 5, power and vision 3. I think the center fielder and left fielder are exactly the same stats, 3, 3, and 2 on the defense. And then we go to my first baseman, Diego R. The only thing that's changed up on him, is energy. That's the only thing that I've trained up on him since I got him. 4, 5, and 4, and then the rest of his stats are unchanged. He starts with the 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7. And same here with this guy. I have not even trained yet at all. I just got him yesterday. Free agent, farm player. One of the last 3 starter players, Alex C. She is a girl. She's a 39 overall, better than some of my free agents. Her durability is 5, energy is 5, speed is 3. Her coverage is 5 on batting, power is 6, vision is 5. Her defensive coverage is 4, and her fielding and throwing are 3s. And my left fielder is another free agent, trained up exactly the same way as Carson T. I think. Yes. Then we go to my battery here. We start with the catcher, my friend Deco. I told you, Deco, you are still in this team. You are staying in this team. As long as I can help, as long as I can keep you in here. Excuse me. Durability is 3, energy is 4, speed is 3. His batting's where he really stands out. He's got 6, 5, 5, 6 coverage, 5 power, and 5 vision. And then his defense, his coverage, fielding, and throwing are all the same. And then my pitcher, another one of my friends, one of the last 3 friend players on this team. I'm trying to make him a good batting pitcher. That's why I haven't focused specifically on pitching. I'm trying to make him a good batting pitcher as well as a good pitcher, obviously. But we've got durability 2, energy 4, speed 3. Excuse me, my throat's just clogging up a little bit. His batting is decent for a pitcher, at least at this level. I haven't focused exclusively on batting, obviously, because he is a pitcher, so I kind of need to get his pitching stats up. But coverage 3, power 3, vision 2. Defense, vision, or coverage, fielding, and throwing are all the same. And his pitching, coverage and power are 6, and control is a 4. I'm probably going to train up before tonight's. Actually, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to play the single league game, or for the season game now. Take a look at seasons. My first 2 games were wins. However, my last 2 games were losses, as you can see here. Jose took the lead. He's got 6 points. Well, he's got 6 points, but he's got a higher run total. So, obviously, I mean, when it's broken, when there's a tiebreaker on points, you go to run total. So, he's got first. I've got second. Draco's D-backs and the Reds are, let's see, 5 points. And also Perez team are tied at 5 points. But these two right here, the first 2 Dracos, Redbacks, and Reds, have 6 runs, so they're tied for third. They're at a dead tie. The streak's the same, all that stuff. And then Perez down here in 5th place has 1 less run, so he is 5th place. Then we got a tie for 6th between Christopher and Ian's team. Christopher I have to play, and it auto plays in 14 hours, so I got plenty of time, but I'm probably just going to go ahead and get it out of the way. Just probably show y'all how this game plays. Christopher 1, and 2. He has 4 points. He is in a dead tie with Ian. And then the last 3 players are all in separate positions. Martin's team is 1, 2, and 1 with 3 points. He's got 7 runs. He's got a 2-point lead over Bulldogs, who has the run advantage over Team Carl. So I'm going to show you how this game works. And we take a look, and this guy has... This is going to be an easy game. It's going to be another win. This guy here has got no pitching stats. As you can see here, this tells you what your coverage matchup is, your pitcher matchup. If your batter has a green arrow like this, then he has an advantage. So even my pitcher has an advantage. I put him at the bottom of the order like every other National League, like every National League team does. Well, and every American League team when you're playing Interleague. But I've stacked my lineup. Heavy. My lineup is stacked pretty heavy up at the top. In fact, all of it. I mean, all my batters besides my pitcher have at least 10 batting. I have at least 11 batting skill. So everybody except my pitcher has the double arrow there, which means they have more. Gets I think 4 picks or 3 picks. So, and opposing defense is 6. So let's see what happens. I've got the Boston Unis, which is good. I wanted to get the Boston Unis because I am a Red Sox fan. I could have gotten the Braves Unis too, but I didn't know if those were available. I had to check some notifications. I didn't know if those were available for coins, which I did put some more money into this game from the last time I showed this off, because I wanted to have this team stay up for a while. So Masaki gets 4 picks. And the one thing I don't like is that when your batter, like if you pick the wrong zone, your batter like does this stupid early swing, which is like, it just looks dumb. I guess like it's if you pick the wrong zone and if he doesn't hold the swing up. So Masaki is on board with a single. Next up is Shiro. The goal here, you obviously pick your zone. You pick your zone. You just pick the zones you think the ball is going to be in. If you have an equal sign on the pitcher matchup, that means you get 1 pick. If you have down arrows, you get less picks. Like the picks are in smaller parts of the zone, so you don't you get a less of a chance of getting, a hit, obviously, because that's pretty much how baseball works. If the pitcher is better at working the strike zone, and you don't know where it's going to go, and I don't know, you pretty much know. If you know how baseball works, you'll understand it. So there's that early swing I was talking about. I didn't pick the right zone, and he just swung right through it, just to say, hey, that's a strike. So I go back, I pick that zone there, it's a ball. You sort of get the idea how this works. It's just basically a picking game. It's just sort of a picking game. And there's a hit. Did he hit it good enough? I don't think he did. No, fielder got under it. So we got runners on first and second. If I can get a hit that isn't a single, like get a home run, that'd be nice. Get 3 runs on the board. And there's Dayco up. He swung right through it. I'll go all on the top of the zone. Probably a bad idea. No, it's a foul ball. Foul ball straight back. I'll go to the bottom. Watch him swing right through this. No, pitch off the plate. So I will pause the video and I'll be right back. Well, in a matchup that I should have won on a double steal, I didn't get it. I tried to go double steal. I shouldn't have, but I tried to go double steal and that didn't work. So, unfortunately, that is the way it goes. I'm probably going to end up getting another tie. And that'll put me, depending on what the other guys do, that'll put me at 7 points. If Jose loses, I'll be back up front probably. Or at least tied for first. At least, if he draws, he'll still have the lead because he'll have more more runs. So, here's the season stats you get to look at. There's my career win, or my career totals: 181, 56, and 90. So it is what it is. You can't win them all usually. So we'll go back to my lineup here. I'm going to train up some people. Well, I'm not going to train up some people now, but as you can see, it takes 3 away from their energy, and then the energy does come back. I think it takes like 10 minutes to get. No, it takes shorter than that. Never mind. Or maybe it does take 10 minutes. I don't know. But anyways, that's pretty much the end. That's the end of episode 2. That's the end of episode 2. I will see you all later.